This is example 1. Check understanding 1. Page 409. Graphing radical functions. So the parent function of all radical functions is y equals the square root of x. Or I should say that's the parent function for the square root function. And without being too precise, I'm going to just call this a sketch. This graph looks like, starts at the origin, and it angles off into the first quadrant, something like that. Right? It cannot be negative because we always assume that the square root is positive, and we cannot take the square root of a negative number. Therefore, the graph starts at 0, 0. It has no negative x values, no negative y values. Okay. Now, we're going to graph this time the square root of x minus 3. So the question now is, how does subtracting 3 after the function transform the graph? And it's the same as it did when we dealt with absolute value and when we dealt with quadratics. After the function, plus or minus will move it vertically. Minus means down. So I'm going to take the standard y equals the square root of x. I'm going to go down 3, and I'm going to draw kind of sort of off into the upper right, something like that. Okay, graph y equals the square root of x plus 3. Again, after the function, the plus 3 should go up 3. So 1, 2, 3. Starts there, angles off to the upper right. So make sure you understand the example which is on top of that.